Hey guys, it's Alex. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, ate a lot of turkey, cut a lot of shit with your knives. I got a package. It's already opened because I did a first take of this and didn't really like it, so let's get into it. I am doing the, testing of things, and I came across a knife that I've been wanting for a while, and it happens to be an Elmax steel. Udall Holmes, powder metal stainless steel. And I picked up this. Yeah, Rainier Knives, the Fastpak. Let's see what we got in here. Got the knife, obviously. Got a little card. And a bomb-ass sticker that I'm about to display proudly. So, let's get into the little mini review and a little discussion about why I wanted to get this. So let's start with that first. Basically, I want to get this knife because it is in Elmax steel, but that's not the only reason why. Back in the day, I know, what was it, Kershaw and ZT Knives both made knives in Elmax. Didn't really turn out that great, and they don't make them anymore. And apparently, they don't make a lot of knives in Elmax. I think the only one we see in Elmax is the Bark River Knives. What is it? The Personal Survival Knife, the PSK, which is running about 145-ish. I might pick that up one day, but it is heat treated fairly low. A 58 to a 60 is what the range is, or 58 to 61. Again, that's a huge range. So one good thing about this company is that they display 61 HRC on their website. And when ordering this knife, I left in the comments, hey, if you guys have any, other proof about your HRC, throw it in there. If not, I'll just take your website's word for it. So what they did was they scanned, or took a picture rather, and printed a copy of the Peters Heat Treat shipping slip, I guess. This is what you get from Peters. I believe obviously when everything's done, it goes through a final poke, if you will. I don't think they poke every knife when you do it in such a big batch like these. So you have 67 knives. I think they do a few, and then, the average is 61. So we're at a 61 HRC on these knives right here. So that's the reason why I wanted this knife. Is I have proof now from Peters that this is at or around 61. Do I know it for a fact? No. I could always get it tested. I might do that. I don't know. There's a few places around here that do RC testing, but it is what it is right now. So that's another attractive thing that I liked about this company. Another thing was, it was just a couple of guys like, you and me, all of us knife guys, like they were just out in the woods and they just realized, hey, like our gear is failing. We can't find a good enough knife that we want. And so they decided to make one, and, props to them. I would love to start my own, full production knife company. But again, there's a lot of, businessy stuff involved, and you're taking a huge risk. These guys took a huge risk. It worked out for them, because so far, this knife, it's light, it's amazing. It comes with a sheath, and I believe I paid $99, no tax, for this knife. And you can get it with scales. I opted out because obviously I can make my own. But so far, those are the reasons why I picked this knife to be part of the production versus custom test. And I think this is going to perform very well. Let's get a few measurements. Let's do stock thickness really quick. We're about 124 for that. Let's do behind the edge thickness. I'm going to do it in a couple spots. So we're at 17. 17. Let's get it right back there. 16. Ooh, slipping on me. 16.5. So very thin behind the edge. And that's another reason why I wanted to get this, was it had a full flat grind. I believe you can get two types of grinds. You can get a saber or a full flat. The full flat is obviously very, very, thin behind the edge. You got a nice, thin, very even grinds. I don't know if these are hand ground or the primary bevel's hand ground or done with a machine. Doesn't matter. It's perfect. It looks like it has been water jet and or laser cut out of Elmax, thicker Elmax than what I got. My stock thickness is pretty thin. Oops, excuse me. We got the Elmax laser etch Rainier knives and the Fastpak right there. So let's see how sharp it is out of the box. Grab a piece of paper. Woohoo! Yeah, that is a very, very, very sharp. Damn, that's really sharp. They did a good job. It looks like they ran it through a few belts or a few wheels. They got a nice little polish on it, kind of. I don't really feel any burr. I can take a look at it with a flashlight inside. But that's where we're at there. Got a little belt loop here. You can adjust it. And these little, I don't know what you call them. I guess they're just like bumped out a little bit for your thumb. So you can do it on the flat, or you can do it, straight ahead and kind of get it out of there. I don't know, I might have to do a different sheath if I put a handle on it, but it looks like it clips right in as long as I don't go past this point where the choil is. Oh yeah, there's a sharpening choil on there too, which is really nice. Oops, sorry. So, that's where we're at with that. Very light. Let's get some weights. Weights and measures. This scale has been calibrated per ASTM standards. Not really. All right, with the sheath on, we got 1.9 OZ. Without the sheath, 1.1. So it is lighter than the bug out. For you Europeans out there, let's get some grams. Sorry, 55 grams and 34 grams without the sheath. That is a light knife. So, comparison to the pair of 3 we got here. I don't have any other knives other than mine. Sure, let's compare it to mine. Whatever. I should have done that without the sheath. So they're roughly the same. Here's a measuring jig. Looks about 6.5 inches for that. And then we got this at, almost 7. Oop. And then mine at about 6.5 as well. So that's what we're looking at with that. But yeah, I mean, everything is, man, this is like too good to be true. $100 for a nice production knife, nice fixed blade production. You can get a full purchase on it almost. I mean, you're hanging off a tad bit, but whatever. It's kind of a waste anyway to have it that much. I mean, you could realistically work a knife like this if you lost a pinky in a freak gasoline fight accident. But sharp as shit, 61, roughly 61 HRC. I could test it. I'm probably not going to because I trust these guys. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near 57 or 58 or even 59. It might be a little, maybe 59 and a half. I don't know. But I like giving companies the benefit of the doubt, especially when they're newer companies, because they do pay attention to shit like that. So I think the fit and finish on this, you guys like to use that word, fit and finish on this knife is 5 stars. But yeah, that is the Rainier Knives Fastpak. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to me. If you have any questions about these knives, go to RainierUSA.com. They're not endorsing me. I bought this with my own money, so I don't know how to prove it, but believe me, please. Yeah, I think they had a sale recently, so when this posts, they've already had their Cyber Monday sale. It was like 15% off, and you got a free t-shirt. Obviously, I missed that, so whatever. I'll have to buy another one when there's another sale and get another, get a deal and a t-shirt and, get another dope knife. 99 without the scales. I think it's like 140 with the scales, so it's comparative to the Bark River, and it is lighter and probably, in my opinion, a lot better. I don't know. There's a ton of controversy with Bark River from what I've read. I don't know if anyone else... I'm not going to trash them. Never mind. I will do it in a different video. Anyway, this is about Rainier Knives Fastpak. I'm going to carry this for about 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. I've never carried a full tang blade before. But I'll get a couple shots of this with it on my hip. And we will get into testing hopefully this weekend, maybe. Again, if you guys have any weird steels that I can test out, please reach out to me. If you know any custom makers, please reach out to me. I might reach out to a few that are on Reddit. I know there's a lot of dudes posting on there. They're also super busy. There's a couple of guys that I have in mind, but I need to find production knives that will compare, in that steel that they're making knives in. There's a lot of 3V, a lot of 4V, a lot of 10V, some Elmax and European makers. So I'm doing Elmax right here. We can get into other, M390 and stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and we will be doing the production edge test probably this week / this weekend, and then we will go head to head and see which outperforms. It's gonna be close. I don't know, man. This is very thin behind the edge, and we'll do a comparison before we do the test, obviously. So yeah, thanks for watching, and check these guys out. Thanks. Click subscribe and whatever, mash buttons that make me get more people so I can do more things, basically. So thanks for watching. Have a good night. Shalom. God bless.